Hello fans of all stripes and spots, I am Lou the Day, and welcome back to Major Minor. I was immediately shot back into my own reality, or at least the reality I was comfortable with. But now I know one thing for sure. That really happened. The Ark wasn't just a dream. He actually gave me some sort of power. I have no idea what to think right now. The confusion inside of me intensifies. It's like millions of voices are fighting in my head, trying to make sense of everything that happened. Hey, are you coming? Kilo stands before me, his luggage in tow. I notice that I'm almost standing. It appears that my body has moved on its own, almost like something momentarily took over. Did I say something wrong? Gosh, I need to watch my mouth. I tell him that he did nothing wrong. I let him know I was lost in my own train of thought. He seems to giggle, as if this was a pun. Bitch, it was! I decided to take credit for it, perhaps in an attempt to ease my inner turmoil. At least he waited for me, or I'd be clueless right now. That's the last thing I'd want to be. Alone and confused in Tokyo. Bad combination. I apologize for the delay as we exit the train. Fright looms over me the rest of the day. Whatever happened tonight would change everything. What's the matter, Papa? Earlier that day, in the courtrooms of Terra, a planet far from Earth, yet closer than was known to any. Ladies and gentlemen, without further delay, I present to you Lord Player. Is it Player or Player? Your current leader in the race for mayor. And with that, your future king. I've been his humble servant for years, and through that I am certain of one thing. He will bring Terra to an age of prosperity. Oh, it is Lord Player. Come now, Riley, you embarrass me. I'd rather speak for myself. I'm flattered, but they need to hear me. I shall speak of this prosperity on my own. This is something every Terran must hear. Under our current king, we are doomed. Forgive me, Lord Player. I did not mean to embarrass you. Not in front of all these people. I mean you no quarrel, Riley. Have a seat. I'll call you as needed. Yes, my lord. Allow me to ask you all a question. You do not need to answer vocally. Just ponder on it as food for thought. If I may paint an image in your minds, you have a starving family. Your only desire is to feed them. You work harder than you ever have before, but you only have enough food to feed half. The rest of your family will simply starve. But before you can eat, there's a knock. A violent rapping on the door of your home. You learn that it's someone new to Terra. They fled the destruction of their home. All they want is a new life on our soil. They beg for your food, almost dying. But if you feed them, your family suffers. In this case, charity is a curse. They live, and your family may die. So what would you do? Would you help a stranger, even if it goes on to hurt your family? I believe I know what your answer is. Why would I let my family die? Why would I give a stranger my food? I do not blame you if this is your answer. You work so hard for the sustenance. Why are you expected to just give it away? Why is Terra expected to give it away? This is the portrait painted of our world. A place to be taken advantage of. Used. We can barely sustain ourselves, yet we care for these immigrants? Oh shit. Your current king is making fatal mistakes. Oh shit. It's Tiger Trump. Oh shit. It's a rich motherfucker who says, you can't feed everyone, blah 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 blah. He gives everything away, freely. And he calls himself the immortal king. If he truly lived for several millennia, well, you'd think he'd have common sense. Something Terra has been lacking as of late. I'm just gonna interject a little something here. Trading willingly, or even just giving stuff away willingly, can gain you allies. Valuable allies. And refusing free trade, refusing to help those in need, can gain you some pretty nasty enemies. It gets bad, trust me. Every immigrant we accept, they're another stroke on our canvas. One that paints us as lax and lazy. No, it paints you as the hard-working, charitable people. The more we accept into our world, the more we condemn ourselves to accept. This is the power of that word of mouth. At this rate, we will all die. Regardless of our origin, we will starve. I want a strict immigration law, but even this would not help us. You don't allow disease to run rampant. Oh boy, xenophobic tiger. Oh, that's a phrase I never thought I'd say. We need to cure this blight. Permanently. A vote for player will give us severance. A disconnect from all other worlds. Bitch, you gon' die. No longer will they be able to use us. Nor help you. If elected, I will devote my life to this. I will ensure Terra's independence. And our base right to live fulfilling lives. Bitch, you can live a fulfilling life. Give the excess to the people that need it. Only then will we be free from immigration. Only then will all resources be our own. That is all. Will there be any questions? I have a question for you, Lord Player. If you're accepting, of course. Please speak, my child. My name is Kaylin. Please refrain from calling me child. I'm not one of your blind followers. The real problem lies with your greed. You're a noble. You have so much food. Why do you hoard and say we've run short? What? If people like you learn to share, well, we'd all be leading happy lives. You're a single man, yet I've seen some of the inside reports. You hoard enough food to feed dozens. Inside reports? Wouldn't it be more fitting to share? The supply is there, Lord Player. Your campaign is based on a lie. I like Kaylin already. And why do you have so much food? You don't look that round to me. This is why Lord Velasquez wants a tithe. Not on everybody, just the rich. So I don't think you care about our food, or any resources for that matter. You only care about removing foreigners. So my question is, what is the true reason you seek severance? What gives you the right to say this? You're speaking to your future king. Future king? Don't make me laugh. You're avoiding the question. Where is your proof? Accusations require evidence, Kaylin. something I'm sure you don't have. I laugh at the notion that I am hoarding, especially enough to feed dozens of people. I know the importance of giving. I would never keep that while others starve. I mean, she's in tattered rags, and you're in, what, fine silk and velvet? In a tailored suit. Bitch, please. Really? You fooled me. That story you just told everyone? It was not about sharing and giving. I asked why you seek severance, and you go and get this defensive? Your hatred speaks volumes, Lord Player. There's no need to discriminate here. Everyone deserves food and shelter. Not just those native to Terra. Those who have nothing are more willing to give than those who have everything. Unfortunately, that seems to be a law of life. Rare exceptions. One of those actually being Marie Antoinette, who gave a lot of money to help the poor. Nero and Marie Antoinette were actually very good rulers. Housing and feeding the lost. Yeah, you've been lied to. I seek severance to be independent. I only want to share amongst our own. I don't want a reputation of charity. I want Terra to thrive on its own. If we keep giving things away, we only give off a bad image of ourselves. Well, even if you did achieve severance, we'd still be full of immigrants. Not only that, but their descendants too. How does this make you feel? Simple. We'd establish a new Terra. Once we are severed, we'd all be natives. We unite as one self-sustaining world. Bullshit. Funny you should bring that up now. Rebranding our entire world? You think that'd be part of your campaign? Typical politician, making things up. Turning all the negatives into positives. I'll give you credit, but I'm not fooled. I ask again for proof, child. Fine. Your servant Kabu has all of it. He provided a peculiar shipping manifest. It should be all that we need to prove this. What? And the evidence substantiates his claims. Claims of hearing immigrant hate speech. And a nightly pastime of yours, it seems. I'll let him handle it from here. I can confirm all that Kaylin said. Oh, Pisces. I like him. Kabu, you traitor! What have I done to deserve this? At first I thought Player was my friend. I know I'm not from Terra, but he made me feel wanted, like a son. But he started to hate immigrants so much, I realized more that I was only being used. He just wanted a cheap servant. And now recently he's been hoarding food, creating nothing but an artificial shortage, one he can conveniently blame on immigrants. And one that he can use as cover. He conveniently hides his hatred while supporting his campaign for mayor. The problem isn't those coming to Terra. It's the greed of those that live on it. Our immortal king speaks the truth. A tithe on the upper class. Yes, then everyone would be fed. Vote for Velasquez's continued reign. You know you speak lies. Why are you doing this, Kabu? Please look at this shipping manifest. I will place it here for all to see, that you may know Player's true nature. Remember, he owns a lot of land on Terra. This is but one of many instances. I'm positive he hoards at his other homes. Forged! The evidence is forged! Do not trust such infantile accusations. It was likely created by Velasquez. Riley, have a word with the people. Ensure that they realize Cabu's deceit. And guards, please detain those 2 men. Ooh, this is going to tie into the story. This is gonna be pretty bad. Wait a second. Is mysterious hyena guy Velasquez? The plot thickens. We notice that there aren't many people standing around. The initial rush must have already subsided. At least Kilo waited for me. How long was I out? Well, I guess this is it, huh? I kind of pictured a grander entrance, but there's really nobody here. Oh well, I should have expected less. That way you don't get disappointed. It's better than getting your hopes up. That sure was not a way of looking at things. Of course, nothing about Kilo is normal. Is he schizophrenic? Hey, pull out your phone. We should exchange numbers, just in case. I'll be in touch about the maid cafes. I read up on some really cool ones. He pulls out his phone and awaits my information. I pull my phone out of my pocket and do the same. After a few moments pass, we exchange our digits. You got Kilo's contact information. Thanks. It was nice to meet you. I'm always glad to make a new friend. Okay, bye. He starts to scurry away. I hope he's a texter. I hate getting phone calls. Seems so weird. Bitch, me too! Our generation is definitely hooked on text messages. I just don't like directly talking with people. I have social anxiety. It scares me. I wonder where I'm supposed to go. Brooke never gave me detailed information. I expect he'd be right there when I got off. But I don't see anyone at all, actually. I quickly turn a corner and bump into a helpless woman. Hey, watch where you're going, will you? Hello, witch dog. I step back and immediately apologize. I told her I was just looking for my friend, Rook. I explained the fact that I'm a foreigner and... A foreigner? Oh, so am I. But I'm no concierge. You should probably tell your friend to meet you at the atrium. She points toward a large open area. I can't speak English today. I'm tired. I'm sick. I guess that's a good enough landmark. Thank you. I thank her and start to follow her direction. But before I can get too far, a hand grips my shoulder. Oh no. Could it be that man again? It's exactly what I'm fucking expecting. Please just give me some peace and quiet today. Hey! Rook! Are you so lonely that you've taken up talking to yourself? That's weird. I'm extremely relieved. For a moment I thought it might have been that man again. But no. This must be Rook. What does he mean by talking to myself? Whatever. I'm glad you're here. The PA speakers mentioned possible delays. And that's not something I can tolerate. I want a strict schedule. STRICT. Those are some cool tattoos, my dude. He starts typing away on his tablet. Strict. Adjective. Acting in close conformity with requirements or principles. Ever heard of that word before? Wow. And I thought Kilo was a character. Although I guess I would be a little upset if he was boring. No one likes a stick in the mud. So where's the other one? I was confused. I wasn't quite sure what he meant. I asked him for clarification. The other contest winner, I mean. You were supposed to be together. Wait, what? Insufferable. I hate being lied to. Drop the act. Seriously, where is he? I tell him I have no idea what he's talking about. I didn't meet anyone on the train except for Tequila. Wait, could that mean... No way. Out of the shadow, someone shuffles towards us. Hey, you two! You were watching us? That's exceedingly creepy. What a group. We have ourselves a stalker? And someone who talks to themselves, too. I really don't get what he means. I was clearly getting directions from that woman. I wasn't watching you. I was just shy. And hold on a second. You're the other contest winner? He really emphasizes the word "you're." I'm unsure if I should take offense to this or not. Now I'm trying to figure out what animal I would be in this universe. Like, is it all mammals? Because I've only seen mammals thus far. Although, no, I'm glad I didn't break the NDA. Rook would have found out for sure. I guess I should have expected it. Both on the same train, both English speakers. It adds up. Heh. Well, either way. Well, that explains why I was acting so shifty. I have to say, I'm really glad it's you. I feel like we got along on the train. Even if it was only for a few minutes. Well, we can go to the Maid Cafe for sure now. My brain works faster than my mouth. We'll be spending so much time together. Isn't that cool? I'm ecstatic. Would you like to save your game? Yes. Maid Cafe, you say? I'd highly advise against that. They're just a waste of time. Plus you two don't look like the type. Maid Cafes attract a certain clique. What's that supposed to mean? Whatever you want it to mean, I guess. Rook, you sassy bitch! Thanks for making plans without me, though. It's nice to know my input is valuable. Well, what did you have in mind? Nothing, really. I guess that's where you get off lucky. There's been something of a delay. You won't meet Clace for another day or two. So my new task is simple. Waste time. I'm supposed to take you where you want. That is, until things are back on track. Wait, then why are you mad? We get to choose where we go? You didn't even have any ideas, Rook. I'm changing the subject now. If you want to go to a maid cafe, well, I know a few hot ones to attend. Most of them are in Electric Town. Electric Town? You don't mean Akihabara? Yes, I do. We all spend lots of time there. It's the place to be for tourists. That and Clace loves the atmosphere. A lot of his outings are to Akihabara. Wow! We'll get along great then. But you mentioned something came up? Is everything okay? Why the delay? Oh, it's fine. Clace just got into a fight. Him and his tour manager disagree a lot. But Singe always manages to quell him. Oh. I hope it's nothing too serious. It'll be fine. Clace is a hothead. He'll be fine after venting and relaxing. Anyway, we better get moving. We won't get anywhere standing here all day. It's high time we ditch this station. BS. Well, I'm gonna make it a quota that I go through 2 saves for every episode. And that means that this episode just ended. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Laters.